A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Jesus said to his disciples, "As the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Remain in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you this so that my own joy may be in you and your joy be complete. This is my commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. A man can have no greater love than to lay down his life for his friends. You are my friends if you do what I command you. I shall not call you servants anymore, because a servant does not know his master's business. I call you friends, because I have made known to you everything I have learned from my Father. You did not choose me. No, I chose you. And I commissioned you to go out and to bear fruit that will last. And then the Father will give you anything you ask him in my name. What I command you is to love one another." The Gospel of the Lord. This is my commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. Words taken from the Gospel of today, Gospel according to the record of St. John, chapter 15, 9 to 17. This is my commandment to you. Love one another as I have loved you. The Gospel of today reminds us of that commandment which Jesus Christ gave to all of us, that we should love one another. Love. I have known Christian for the past 30 years. We have been close friends. In the year 2000, Christian told me that he has fallen in love, that he's now in love, and he has fallen in love with Angelina. I can actually say that Christian loved Angelina with all his heart and with every tenderness. The love was so strong and profound. And Christian was ready to do anything humanly possible just to make Angelina happy. Angelina, a very elegant lady, reciprocated to that love. So together they built a strong relationship. 3 years after, they got married. Then 10 years into that marriage, Christian, my dear friend, started complaining. He started complaining that he was getting tired of Angelina, that he was fed up, and that he wants out. I came into that situation, and he told me clearly that the Angelina he is living with at the moment is different from the Angelina he fell in love and married. According to him, the Angelina he fell in love was a very slim and beautiful lady. But the Angelina he's living with at the moment has become so fat that he can't even carry her to the bed as he used to do before. So whenever he looked at her, he would always feel disgusted and sad that he can never love such Angelina. Angelina was so disappointed. However, Christian said that the only way out is if Angelina could lose her weight and become again that slim and beautiful Angelina he has always loved. But in this way, no. In your evaluation, who did Christian, my friend, love? Angelina or a slim, beautiful lady? In the Gospel of today, Jesus tells us to love one another. But he didn't stop there. He said, love one another the way I loved you. Not the way we want to love, but the way he has loved us. And the question will be, how does he love us? You know, generally speaking, human beings will try to love because of some reasons. In the case I've just narrated, Christian loved Angelina because he was slim and beautiful. So when Angelina lost her stature and added weight, Christian couldn't go on again because what he loved was no longer there. If you love me because I am gentle and I give you peace of mind, what if tomorrow I become crazy? You still gonna love me? If you love me because I am fat and that gives you joy, what if tomorrow I lose that fatness and become thin and slim? Will you still love me? Examine the people you love. What do you love in them? I know he loves me, not because I keep his commandment, not because I am good. And that is why whether I go south or I go north, his love for me is still intact. Because he's not loving me because of the qualities I have. He's not loving me because of the virtues I have. He's loving me simply because I am a human being. So, how do you love the people you love? If you love them for something, what if those things are no longer there? What will you do? For God also, love is not a feeling, it's not an affection, it's not a passion. Love is not an infatuation, it is not some kind of emotional connection or physical attraction. For God, love is making a conscious decision, a deliberate choice. When he chose to love the people of Israel, which we now are the new people of Israel, he was making a deliberate choice. And normally when you are making a choice or making a decision, you always be aware that the decision you are making, the choice you are making, there are always consequences, because for every choice, there must be pros and cons. So when God was making a decision to love the people of Israel, he was saying, I am going to accept all the consequences, the pros and cons. And that was why he said in the Bible, you might be unfaithful. I am always faithful and I will keep loving you. Christian didn't love Angelina full package, what I call full package. He did a very selective love. If that phrase, love is blind, if that phrase means that the lover does not pay so much attention to the faults and imperfections of the beloved, then I can actually say that God's love for me is blind, because he does not pay attention to my imperfections, mistakes, and sins. He keeps waiting and being patient with me and for me. So, dear friends, today, Jesus enjoins us. It is indeed a commandment. Love one another, but not the way you think you should love. Not the way you want to love, but the way he has loved us. And we have just demonstrated that for him, love is not a feeling. For him, love is blind. And for him, love is not loving this in you or the other thing in you. There is a huge disparity between affection and Christian love. So today, you know the people you love, the people you claim you love. How do you love them? What do you love in them? If there are things you love in them, if those things are no longer there, what will you do? Will the love still be strong and intact?